So the question is, why should you read RF Kuang's Yellowface? So today we'll talk about what RF Kuang does best in this book from a reader's perspective. So if you're unfamiliar with what Yellowface is about two friends, Athena Liu and Juniper Hayward. Both Athena and Juniper attended Yale together, and they both entered the publishing industry at the same time. However, Athena is a celebrated author, while Juniper fails to get any recognition, and she feels no one really cares for another white author. One evening, while Athena and Juniper were hanging out in Athena's place, Athena dies of a freak accident. Now, Juniper sees this as an opportunity to steal Athena's unpublished manuscript, talking about how Chinese laborers were overlooked in their contribution to World War I. So, Juniper edits and publishes this book under the name Juniper Song, and instantly it becomes a New York Times bestseller. However, as evidence starts to surface and threatens Juniper's stolen success, we will see in this book just how far Juniper will go, protect her secret, and claim what she believes is rightfully hers. Now, Yellowface is a very entertaining literary fiction. It is written from a satirical perspective on how our main character sees the publishing industry. Now, talking about character, this book is character driven, however, we don't see much of a character development happening here. So now you might be thinking, okay, well, is the character at least likable or lovable? The short answer is no. Juniper is the least likable main character. However, I think RF Kuang has written her to be this way, and she achieves this. Talking about the topic of main characters, I personally feel like this is where we have missed an opportunity. Now, I personally believe if the main character was Asian, with all the topics that RF Kuang has included in this book, like racism, diversity, cultural appropriation, that would have been the sweet spot to make this. You are probably wondering, okay, we have an unlikable character, there is no character development in sight, so why am I still recommending this book to you? And here is the answer that I personally think RF Kuang has nailed with writing this book. And the answer, my bookish friends? Narrator's voice. RF Kuang has managed to write an immersive first-person character voice that it negates an unlikable main character and a plot that you can't even consider a background. If I can compare the feeling of reading this book so that everyone can relate, it is like when you binge watch reality TV. Now, I know we've all been there. We watch reality TV and we know there's no character development, there's not much of a story that's happening, everything is a little bit shallow, but what's one thing that reality TV does well and this book does well? Entertainment. At the end of the day, isn't that what passion for reading is about? It's about entertaining ourselves. If you want to see my thoughts on Shatter Me, please click on this video. Otherwise, happy reading!